G'day guys, my name's Tony Sarre and this fella here is my CNI dog Paddington. Today, he and I are going to be making the first in a series of short films which looks at the relationship between a blind person and their CNI dog. Currently, I'm standing on Adelaide Street in the city of Fremantle, Western Australia. And with me is Greer Gerson, who is a senior instructor for CNI Dogs Australia. Now with her help, I'm going to show you just what's involved in finding a safe route to an entirely new destination. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. GoPro, start video.
There is a lot of trust that is needed between a person and a dog in both directions. A dog needs to trust their handler that they're giving a clear direction, clear communication, whether that be through physical position next to the dog, through verbal communication, but it goes the other direction as well, is that the person is now putting a lot of their safety and their life really in the paws of a dog.
Probably the hardest thing for me is to let him go and having faith in Paddy's initiative to find a way. But when he goes in a direction different to what I've indicated, then I've just got to trust that he knows what he's doing.
Right. Let him push you. Good. Excellent.
Good boy.
Boy.
Here we
And
go.
you might tell that, yeah, we're coming up on our curb stop, so you can feel him pushing you right a little bit. Excellent. And then he
he's
should
getting good at this
keep
one.
pushing you over to go target the ramp. Let him push you, push you, push you. Bingo. Spot on.
Good boy.
Excellent.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
And it is a zebra, so whenever you're ready.
Forward.
The dog also is not going to be perfect. It is not a robot. He doesn't have, or she doesn't have, a GPS system where you just program it in there. A dog needs some repetition. They need to actually go to that location first, which is another necessary requirement of an individual to get a seeing eye dog, is they need a semblance of orientation themselves, because it is the person who directs the dog with a command to go forward, right, or left, when that is the direction they want to go to reach a destination.
A little bit more.
Steady.
That's it. Good. What we're reminding him is that when it gets very congested, primarily with pedestrians, steady, it gives him a bit more time to react to the obstacles. We have music obstacles today. There's a lady with a harp, typical Fremantle.
It's busy areas like this, with no footpaths to follow, that Paddy really comes in handy. All the confusing sounds and obstacles can make it difficult for me to keep track of where I'm going.
So that gives him, again, the time to make a response, whether it be to the right or left, around all the pedestrians or solid obstacles. Very good. Good boy.
Good boy.
Just going past the Alfresco Cafe there. And he's got you perfectly centered in this whole vast area. To describe to your left, it's all pedestrian. So he could, if he wanted to, is lose his line and just cascade to the left, but he's holding solid.
Yep.
Because unlike the previous rounded corners, this one's straight up, and it is lighted for the first time. So we will actually ask him, when you start to feel a little bit of a down ramp, to find the button.
Find the button, find the button.
You reach out, make sure he has. Ah, brilliant.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, what a
spot
star
on.
you are.
And good. To
Good
reinforce
boy,
that, it's an
good
excellent
boy.
target. Atta boy! We'll catch the next one.
Yep.
Good boy.
Let's get
so
back.
we'll go back again, you bet. Because it's about reinforcing to him that that was the absolutely correct decision to make.
Before I got Paddy, I always believed that it was the dog who decided when it was safe for a blind person to cross the road. So it was a bit of a shock to realise that it's more complicated than that.
If someone were to rely on a dog to either make the decision of when it's safe to cross the road, it would be very dangerous. And the reasons behind that is the fact that a dog's cognitive ability to judge speed distance travel of a car is about that of a 3-year-old person. Little human. And I don't know about yourself, but I wouldn't trust a 3-year-old, God bless them, to lead me safely across the road and judging that that car is either going to be a safety element or not. So it's the handler's responsibility 100%.
But the button to find our perpendicular crossing is a little further up. Straight on, straight on. Find the button.
Find the button.
Where's the button? Where's the button? It's back just a wee bit. Good boy, find the
Good
pole.
boy,
Find the button.
pole.
There you go.
the post.
There it is.
Oh, find the button.
Excellent.
The thing I have to remember is that Paddy is a dog, and especially when learning something new, he needs constant encouragement and reinforcement. And treats. Lots of treats.
Yep, and that's holding up the awning. We actually need to go to the left of that to pick up our line. Nope, find the way. Good, he's taking you around the corner, and you feel him line up. Perfect. Good boy, big praise. Perfect. And we'll wait for our cue. So wait, and now. Oh, good. So if you feel even the subtlest movement went left and away from you, I want you to go like a Velcro against him. Perfect, just like that. Well done.
Not all hazards that we come across are as obvious as posts and signs. Some are as invisible to Paddy as they are to me.
Very blended curve, Tony, so I might even cue you. He's coming right up to it, right there. Stop.
Stop.
Good, and give him a big pet. Good.
Boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Just
Yeah,
reinforces.
What is it with these curves?
It's flat. It is nondescript, as we call it, so it's very difficult for the client to detect it, right?
So there are no
Handler
tactiles
can't feel
here?
that. There are no tactiles. So this is something that we can actually contact the council, Main Roads Transport, and actually have protective tactiles down there that indicate that you're about to enter a street. So it's all quiet. So
Can we
when
go
you're
forward or
Yep, we'll go.
So there you have it. The first time can be a bit intimidating for a new team like us, but after a couple of run-throughs, it quickly becomes second nature. And the freedom and independence to do something like go to the movies makes it all worthwhile.